In this review we have a WSI limited edition. It's a Mercedes-Benz Arocs with ballast trailer, and it's in the colours of the UK crane hire company, Baldwins. As we've come to expect, the model comes in the standard WSI branded box. And when we pull out the tray and cut the factory tape, we can lift the lid and get the model out. It consists of the Arocs tractor, the trailer, and a bag of parts. Let's assemble for the assembly, and the only thing to do is to connect the tractor and trailer, and clunk click does the trick. There's one other thing we can do if we're motivated, and that's to put deck posts in the deck post holder. Underneath the Arocs we see typical high detail, and that includes a gearbox and all of the transmission. And there are tanks and an exhaust box. The detailing is busy, and there are different tyres on the driven and steered axles. The big space cab has got a light bar on the roof, and the mirrors are plain black. At the front there's a nice Baldwins graphic, there's the Mercedes roundel and an STGO plate. There's also a fleet number. The Arocs grille looks impressive, and there's a detailed number plate. And the chevrons and lights also look convincing. There are more sharp graphics on the side of the cab. And moving down to the wheels, they have a nice detailed look. Behind the cab the rear panel is detailed, and there's the usual bank of coiled lines. There's a large textured plate between the axles, and the wheel arches are plain black. At the back there's a number plate, and the lights have plastic lenses. This trailer is a Goldhofer design, although Baldwins have a big fleet of Notabome trailers. The detailing is very good, including the axle units. Behind the headboard there are various textures, and that includes replica deck timbers. The landing leg has a smooth piston, but it can't retract fully. And the replica timbers continue through to the back of the trailer. There's a yellow stripe along the edge, and the trailer wheels have decent detailing. At the back there's a caution graphic, and there's also a beacon light and other lights. This version of the Arocs does have good steering, so you can pose it with a decent looking angle. But let's get it out on the Cranes Etc. superhighway, and it rolls freely in a straight line. With the steering set, we can make a reasonable job of going round a corner. But if you want to check out the engine, you better make sure you've got your helmet on. And that's because although the cab tilts, it won't pose in a tilted position, so expect to have your face rammed into the engine. This is a 6-axle trailer, and the 4 rear axles have proportional steering, and that works in a precise way. You can lower the landing legs to provide additional support if the trailer is not connected to a tractor, and they are lowered by unscrewing, and that reveals a smooth piston face. Another feature on the trailer is that the front 2 axles can be clipped up out of service, and you use that to reduce tyre wear if the trailer is running empty. On the model you can raise the axles just enough so that they are not grounded. Here's another view of the trailer steering in operation, and when it's connected to the Arocs you can clear your desk and perform some interesting steering moves. If you like sticking long things into holes, there are plenty of deck posts you can add, and they just need a little bit of straightening up to look good. A trailer like this is usually used for carrying heavy crane parts, and we'll start off with some big boom sections. Of course this model looks best when it's posed with a heavy crane in the same Baldwins colours. This is another good-looking limited edition model from WSI. The blue and white Baldwins colour scheme is distinctive, and a model like this always deserves to be posed with a heavy crane in the same colours. The model is a nice balance of detail and functionality, and it is easy to rate as very good.